sit back, let's chill. If you got some time to kill, boost the levels up, cause we got a show to film. We all mic'd up, so go ahead and get ill. A little time for the underground to take top bill. FlowForce 5, I am your host. I'm not one to boast, but we bringing you the most gifted and underrated. So let's toast, just sit back and let's go. I'm taking a stand by myself today, with music by yours truly, Feat.Nyte, Ray on the track, Big Fricka, P Eire, Natashas. Let's do this. I'm taking a stand today. First track up, Turn It Up, out of 2020, off the Cigar Flow LP. You can find it on datpiff.com if you search my name, Flowitit. It's Feat.Nyte. I mean, it has to be fire. Peep it.
Yeah. Night. Word. Yo, Night. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's get 'em.
Turn this shit
One time. Yo, listen. Short hiatus and I'm still hardest out. My name don't come up in greats, ain't shit to talk about. Beats get presented, my motto always to chalk 'em out. Walk with my chest on puff, blowing smoke out the road, cause my lungs can't take no dust. I'm a frequent Henny sipper, hustling penny flipper. Make a milli sipping my tea and house slippers. Connoisseur of verbal arts, I'm quite obscure. With pure heart and my pen mightier than a sword. Flow got a lure to lure you to the raw. Niggas thought they could fuck with me, now they not as sure. I scheme proper, fam, listen, I'm top boss. You spit hot sauce, my shit like hot lava. Boiling at the core, accumulating some more heat. Night and flow with it, the new Kruger and Voorhees. Fuck about our kitchen if you was trying to avoid heat. Bass knock low in the trunk, you better turn it up. Smoke ain't potent enough, you better turn it up. Money coming slow ain't enough, you need to turn it up. And we ain't coming to front, you better turn it up.
Flowitit is my name, motivation is my aim. The flow that I spit, magic, call it David Blaine. Knowledge as I rain, straight to your brain. Damn, the flow changed, never keeping it the same. Bass boom on a bad beat, the flow so complete. It's gonna take a minute, so take a seat. Flowitit, your boy Night, can you feel the heat? Hungry as fuck, and I'm looking to eat. All I need is a beat, turn up the microphone. Press record on the track, now leave me alone. I think it's about time to take it home. Turning up the levels while we on the road. I got a lot of ground to cover, done burning rubber. Lethal weapon flow without the Danny Glover. I'm the man with the plan like Dre and Ed Glover. Stone cold on the beat, followed up with the stunner.
Bass knock low in the trunk, you better turn it up. Smoke ain't potent enough, you better turn it up. Money coming slow ain't enough, you need to turn it up. And we ain't coming to front, you better turn it up.
You know, I made that LP right before I went to training for the Air Force. I'm currently in the Air National Guard, but interesting story is right before that, just back a few months, I did one of the Long Island Ciphers, which was on one of the last episodes. I think the last episode or episode 2, one of the episodes. Yeah, Kev Boogie, he came to me, gave me the opportunity, and before that, I didn't rap in literally like 8 years. It was a long time in between. I pretty much just put it down for a while because, you know, family. We have my son, you know, it's just, you know, life happens. But right after that was when I took off. And that LP, the Cigar Flow, was literally my first project back. So, I mean, it's a little cringy, some of the tracks, but, you know, it definitely is very euphoric. It tells that's really like the start of the story.
Sleepovers at Ray's, those were the days. Mr. Sullivan waking up and cooking those eggs. Speaking of eggs, like life in a way. Open up the carton with something clever to say. Boys, listen, you're all grade A. Each and every one of you important in a way. Focus on the task at hand, never one basket them. I promise you that God would never ever let you go astray. Ow. And life hit us. Never thought I'd see a day where I could say that time split us. All in all, we were kings for the cause. And then again, every empire has a fall. We had a crazy childhood, you know how special that was. Not too good at school, we learned the back of the bus. Always being big boys, never Toys R Us. A days I pray that you notice when you pass me. I miss you, kid. I miss you, kid. I miss you, kid. I miss you, kid. I've been hearing some things I really don't like. The kind of things that bring those feelings that I don't like. We go way back, bruh. As long as I remember. I know you're kinda troubled and I wanna defend you. The things that you're doing short-lived. Check the battery. There's no career in that, man. That reality. I'm just trying to care, homie. Why you getting mad at me? What goes up must come down. That's gravity. Don't you understand, dude? The things that you do won't ever get to help you. It only offers worse and won't ever help you get through. It's a trap, it's only gonna get you. I know you're smarter than that, and I ain't trying to buy it. Don't become a product of your own environment. Unless you're selling now, I'm so sorry, man. Wasted youth and you ready for retirement. I miss you, kid. I miss you, kid. I miss you, kid. I miss you, kid.
I mean, growing up, hip hop, is just something I always was into. I used to sneak up to my brother's boombox and play, Wu-Tang Clan, Ghetto Boys, Biggie. It was just always like a staple in my life. And about 12 years old, I wrote my first rhyme that I spit on the first episode. I ain't gonna spit it again. Those were some free bars, bro. Nah, it was bad. But seriously though, the biggest influence in hip hop, KRS-One. I just love KRS-One. Like everything he did from way back, Scott LaRock, even nowadays, his underground stuff. He has a lot of good shit out. You look up KRS-One, he's still busting them out, killing it.
Oh man. Stick, what's up, man?
What's up, my nigga? Yeah, we at it.
Back at it.
We here. Hey, man, it's 2021, man.
Fricka, man. I'm nice.
Run that up, Rico.
What happened? Who happened? You clapped in, they clapping. Who strapped in? Seatbelt. I'm strapped in. Overhaul. They lapped in. Big money. 710. Credit score. Big money. Big house. Nice cars. No garage. Like that. No charge. A future. No fog. See straight. Misdemeanor. No charge. Swipe that. Internet. Spider-Man with the web. Type that. The best punches like that.
Run that up,
Like
Rico.
that. We winning. Baddest bros. Pipe that. Only green I see is property. Money after. Flip that. I'm a hustler. I did that. Came back to come back. Fade back. MJ done that. Fricka. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. Winning. We winning. We winning. We winning. Winning. We winning. We winning.
Run that up, Rico.
It's overtime, they know the time, you owe the time, hit overdrive. Driveway, drive by, tie-dye, disappear, voila. Bye-bye, I'm everywhere. Wi-Fi, I'm money. Why try? Nah, ha-ha, voila. I'm real for it. Beat money, kill for it. Check that, bill for it. Sick flows, I'm ill for it. Twerk that, drill for it. Bang, bang, that dang thing. Change lane, wrong turn.
Run that up, Rico.
Gang, nah, never that. For the cheese, cheddar that. What y'all do, I'm better at. Change up, one dimension, the game fuck the one in my own league. Real G's invited, no notice. I'm nice, they know this. Fricka, what? We winning, we winning, we winning, winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, winning, we winning, we winning.
Run that up, Rico.
Like I said, I was 12 years old when I started hip hop. My daughter actually raps. She's 13. She started about a year ago. I had her in a few tracks she wasn't on the Dat Piff album, but she was on Murphy's Law. she had something on the Boom Pow EP I did with Stig. And she was also, she had a verse on my last one. Fully produced by yours truly, FlowForce Production. Your boy Flowitit, aka G1 Marksman. It's going to be coming out. I don't know if it's going to be on all platforms or it's going to be on DatPiff. I think it's called something like The Introvert's Anthem or something like that. She came up with the name. We're doing the artwork and stuff now. It should be out by the end of this year, but definitely I'm going to have something on it on the channel so you guys can peep it.
Look, they don't know what it's like, don't know what it's like. Man, it gets pretty fucking cold here at night. Trying to warm up, but I'm frozen inside. Toast to the guy, so hope it's a fight. And I'm over, right? And I know there's a price that I pay, and I pray that it won't be for life. Take it to the grave, I'm a slave when I write. Any day they can say that it's over, good night. They don't know what it's like, don't know what it's like. Man, it gets pretty fucking cold here at night. Trying to warm up, but I'm frozen inside. Toast to the guy, so hope it's a fight. And I'm over, right? And I know there's a price that I pay, and I pray that it won't be for life. Take it to the grave, I'm a slave when I write. Any day they can say that it's over, good night. They don't know what it's like, don't know what it's like. Try bucking my shoes, don't know about my life. Every time I'm talking to you, man, I'm often confused and I'm not in the mood. And I got shit to do and a lot to approve. When I jot in the tunes, but I'm off of them too. Not stopping to do so many fucking bodies, not a coffin I'll do. Mass graves that I'm tossing them to. Got him in a loop like Daw. This not the group I saw. Make a fucking bust when I shoot that raw. Got him in a hoop I ball. If I fucking lose I fall. I don't get to choose at all. Don't be so stupid, stall. Catch him at Keyside, do get small between two tin walls. This is what I do to get peace. Got my head wrapped up in the streets. Now I'm back with the beast, straight attacking the beast like an actual feast. And I'm packing the heat. Now I'm back on my feet, jumping tracks with a leap. What happened to these? Said they're so cold, but they're lacking the freeze. Man, you're too old, get back in your seat. See many dudes fall when they stand in the heat. They don't know what it's like, don't know what it's like. Man, it gets pretty fucking cold here at night. Trying to warm up, but I'm frozen inside. Toast to the guy, so hope it's a fight. And I'm over, right? And I know there's a price that I pay, and I pray that it won't be for life. Take it to the grave, I'm a slave when I write. Any day they can say that it's over, good night. They don't know what it's like, don't know what it's like. Man, it gets pretty fucking cold here at night. Trying to warm up, but I'm frozen inside. Toast to the guy, so hope it's a fight. Till I'm over, right? And I know there's a price that I pay, and I pray that it won't be for life. Take it to the grave, I'm a slave when I write. Any day they can say that it's over, good night.
And upcoming, I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a few singles I want to put out. I'm working on something with WLP right now. I got another EP coming out at the end of this year. Hopefully by December, I'll have it up, out, and ready on all platforms. Definitely check it out on here, because I'm going to put the tracks up on here. I put all my tracks up on here. Just peep the page, man. Check me out on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat, Facebook, Reddit. I got a Reddit too, bro. You know what it is. Twitter. I don't use Twitter much, but I'm on there. All the links, I'm going to try to put it up on this screen right here. Over here. Down here. I don't know where it's going to be, but I'll definitely put it in the description. I got back into this. I worked with some really really talented people, most of which you've seen on the last episodes. Um, I have nothing but big credit to all of them. On this episode, I don't know if I featured the track already or I'm about to feature it, but Fricka, we did a track on the last LP, and it's fire. It's really something else. Go check out that LP and check out everything from Fricka. He's really talented. I worked with the Espo on the cipher. Johnny Will, I knew from way back. All those guys. WLP, I mean, we do tracks quite often now and back in the day. Just everybody on there. Kev Boogie, he pretty much got me back into this. Stigmata, his production is ridiculous. Got a few EPs with him on all platforms. Boom Pow EP and the Lost Desires EP. Nothing but big respect to them and everybody else too, who I find. If I find you online and I'm presenting your stuff, bro, it's fire. Chandler Cutthroat. There's somebody I want to get to as well. See if he gets back to me to present him on this episode. If he doesn't, then maybe next episode. But yeah, just props to everybody in this, bro. Respect to everybody out there. On that note, that's about it. Peace.